comma AIGP. Say the idea, yes, Renoir. On your nada man joining because it was on a good course anyway. Yes, sir.
Medasi baby. Na medical so the enchia ama ahwefo nyina na titiri NDC phone so mama obibia amo ewo Endra 46th anniversary day on a friend saying June 4th celebration. A kakai ho baby are you free by as a congress. You free emre bia na asetrem or show pa a womb or my way mu. Yeah, na the gap between the poor and the rich no. Na a year extremely widened. Situation na a here for mpo dodo no Ghana for dodo no mpo could not afford 3 square meals a day. Now brodo getting even bread to buy. As I said, Ghana for to something the board see honum for a whole day and send away to be brodo at all. And so some no so now here as for na kakra na or minum no we're getting all those things in excess. Corruption na pigeon museni ananu ya yehu ye. Sani mano na ekoko so a anye President Rawlings the late ene soldier for bebre de ya omu page omu sorry ye eje Ghana esi hono mo a ene Ghana yes me I enjoy this the longest serving standing democracy to this point. It is our revolution, our paradigm shifts, you know. Amba anka Ghana njina bibia ejina. It as a party there abribiano ye kaye ho June 4th dano edua ye kaye ho ese ho Jerry Rawlings e de share ye party na se ene se project kankan kratase share ye nya bi da ye mfa entete ye ho ye mfa entete nchirimba enso so se ye betu anamo e be ma ohiafo ene esikafo ntem ayeketu abi oman no be ye oman a sikani to a ohiani so etimi eto. Those are the spirits that the late Jerry Rawlings had injected into the creation of the NDC. Inti Endra na 46 years, general chairman, and na late Jerry Rawlings and ma etwa ne ho ahia and almost saw Kaniano, and my nya ho akakai. General chairman assign general akwanya no so edit to all appointees efo. I said yen kai baby a free buy. Bibi a free buy no pomposity any ho arrogance of power any ho yen free ent na amount for council yene amount for no temamufo no edino pepe and I believe say senior President Mahama na Juma se no sa pepe and the appointees ni nyina will abide by the code of conduct.
All right.
And I want to congratulate all NDC people and they should beat their chest to be part of this Congress. I can watch Ablekuma and some of you are no more than diary. Brakojo. Unim kwaya faso tuaba e Ghana ha. I started here tuaba from 1992 to now. You modernize it, your electoral process now because you perceive achieve perfection. And nuti nia enko year kane ye no. Yen sign enye ene. Process nane you fought through a lot of processes before elections, registration process, exhibition process, and sana about what da edu. About what da do so ye to abani wie a ye can kind of polling station ho e wie so a na fe akọ collation na ho so o mako di djuma e wo ho no mo. Na Ablekuma asema ye kan yan kasan. Issue na kasan ye den. Isi na odan temu no, ogina ntemu a ohwese obetoto abano ama asumdwe abano ne krata ode keka bom anase collation pink sheet a okeka bom e de aye collation no over 60 of them oni enye available to her or sorry to the commission ena NDC provided yen carbon copies, which is actually passively accepted. You can't use that to make pronouncement. You need original copies, no, Ankasa, because we are battle, we are man for the supreme tumia, a yes supreme sin to me bia, and they say a man for betuaba, a ye candini. enti esesa bato no eye krojen na efin bia eni ho na omahu say indeed near to abama no nie. So processes no doesn't allow you to even use carbon copies to make collation.
Okay.
You have to use original pink sheets. And in this state, the EC don't have original pink sheet of over 60 polling stations. My brother is saying 4 polling stations. And even if it is 4, it is still not credible. Where are the other original pink sheets? Every before ya no mujina nche no mudo muso mako nya omo scan copies of original pink sheets. How can you have scan copies? And that we should use that for collation. And if this is the situation, now say the other party, NDC, calling for re-election. Yen can say declare Bibi Mae. You understand the point? Because you perceive peri a year Juma have given you the background of NDC baby if you buy. We believe in fairness. Yen so yembun kan faso ni ande ade so sa na ma no so at all. Enuti our core so uji tumpa se watu aba ya to aba ma wa wi ni a. Why do you fear re-elections? We don't fear to go for a re-election in Ablekuma. We don't fear any day, anytime. We will face it if they call for re-election. But we will also not allow scanned copies of MPP4 to be used as pink sheets and then declare somebody as a winner in that election. That number ain't yet substantial in Parliament. It is just one. They've had their worst defeat ever in the history books of this country. In Chua, ebin sida no madie. Gabwa, yehu bi da Parliament any yehu. That one no, and yet it doesn't change anything. But yen tenase ema yemfa a fee in rap Parliament. A fee in the sense that we can't pronounce somebody who actually did not win because you need pink sheets are a dead say this guy or this lady won these elections. You need, and see, the fact that we need a representation, you hear say Obibe Jinam, Ebesi Ablekuma for Anamu or Parliament. And so they say one fa kwan paso I so Kokura Parliament. It is an August house. And we say Ujinaha, Yejinaha, na bibia there they say pink sheets are headed to Abano, Yenhu Electoral Commission only ultimate provider. Why do you go ahead and call for pronouncement of one as a candidate? So the fair thing, I expect it, and they said there will be a recall of an election. It is not out of place. It is something that is acceptable in the party, the country's constitution. Electoral laws, no, a womb say process is not yet fair. We call for re-elections, and so why can't we trigger that one? I support that one on any day. But say a bit piano be a wending kunimu a one gasaji to say pink sheets no available. Such a person cannot enter the August.
But Rich, if you are calling for a re-election, what it means is that as a prejudice, say a banner say you can kind we see a meno can say na say a year a carefree and we need the MPP. What it means is that you guys are going to call for that, and also say a banner say a rabana su winia. What do you want the MPP to also say? No,
there is a fundamental problem. Electoral Commission needs to provide a pink sheets. Pink sheets, you know, the primary document here, and suddenly I declare.
But he says he's ready now to do it.
Ready with what? Ready with scanned copies provided by the MPP. That cannot go on. That cannot be countenanced. That cannot be countenanced. And nothing I say. This it is not. Anybody who attempts to do that must be arrested.
You see, a catcher says scan copies not by declaration.
Of course, from day one there has been this disagreement. Our coalition center. There has been this disagreement. I didn't know one provided original pink sheet. Then, time Okuhun's original pink sheet. They cannot find it, and if you cannot find it, another party or no so you're part of the game. So scan copies. And we should use that scan copies to make a declaration.